Welcome to ECNTRADE Daily Video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration.
Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you for joining me. Well, the decline in the Australian dollar is now near upon the challenge of 76.60.65. After printing an intraday low today of 76.83, it is assessed that the bears will continue to pressure this downside level, but don't get too ambitious until we see the break, because the previous heavy sell-off, the market rebounded very aggressively, and no doubt the bulls are likely to be preparing for the challenge. One thing that's in its favor though is the ADX, which is a trend indicator that supports the bearish outlook, especially with the outside range day and with the greystone, and along with many other negative candles, the price is likely to find a little bit more pressure into the European Open. A break of 76.60 opens a way towards 75.80-90 cents. The dollar index, which measures the greenback strength against a basket of 6 major currencies, still remains steady above the 90 handle and ahead of the Fed FOMC, that is, rate decision. It is likely to see the market react quite aggressively if we see more of a hawkish stance. With the recent CPI coming out last week, the Fed will probably start thinking about looking to maybe reverse some of its views, but it all depends on Fed Chairman Jerome Powell's statement. If it is more hawkish, the euro will probably continue from this flag and look down towards 190.90, which I'm in favor of at the moment, and especially with the trend that's coming back into play here and looks like a cap around 121.60. Looking at dollar yen, well, the market is still pausing to the Friday's rally, but nevertheless contained by the resistance of 110.65. I'm not getting awfully bullish at this top of the range here, as previously seen all the way back until at least the end of March, is that the bears are still around that top side of the range and most probably see a pullback to 109.45 and reassess. The pound took a stab towards the level around 140 figure 35 after crushing the level of 140.70. The stab motion is still intact, and that is to see a further down test as the ADX is trending. Both indicators are married up to a negative signal, so I still call 140 as an objective. That would mean that sterling yen should continue its decline and look towards 153.5. Gold is edging lower as the dollar strengthens and still looks to its target of 1,836 to 43. Do take note that if we do break the level of 1836, that we are looking down towards 1760 or 1,760. Wrapping up with oil, well, the market crushed the top side range, that is, of 71.60 and now looks towards $73. From there, I'm going to go neutral. The reason behind that is we're extremely overbought. The ADX is overheating and therefore could see a snap to the downside very, very soon. Well, that wraps it for today. Thank you very much for joining me. And as always, look out for the intraday report. I hope you enjoy the rest of the day.